So it's facing the room?
No.
Facing the screen. Oh, okay. That's probably a good idea. Is it misbehaving? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for your attendance today. While Young's sorting out this for the internet broadcast, just run through a few basic things. My name's Gary Watson. I've called something like 250 stamp auctions over the last 40 years. This is the first time I'm calling a bidding situations apply. Please hold your card up, let me see it. Please don't do this. It drives the auctioneer nuts. So just sit there and hold it up. Be resourceful and bid on everything that you are interested in. We hope that you all go away happy. We also hope that you go away well fed. We've definitely over-catered for today. We've got some lunch coming in for the end of the session, so I hope that you're all going to hang around and help us get through it all. Otherwise, we'll be calling in the charities to deal with it for half a dozen nursing homes to do. Fortunately, we don't have internet bidding that will also slow things down to a crawl. We hope that you appreciate being in a real auction with real auction atmosphere. Okay. If you need the toilet, it's out through the door at the back. Please watch the step. There is a significant step there, and if you miss it, you'll go careening straight through the door into the toilets and probably not exactly how you want to approach it. Kitchen just before that on the right, on my right, and there's an urn set up, and you're welcome to help yourself to tea and coffee right through the auction. Jeremy's going to be scribing, writing down all the details. I believe we're, in addition to the phone, we're also recording the auction, so there shouldn't be any problems with who bought what or for how much or anything like that if those sorts of issues were to arise. And hopefully they don't. Okay, let's get on with it. And we're going to start with lot one, autographs, the William Wilberforce letter. And can you just move the table along a little bit, Jez? I'm cramped here. That's the way. I'll probably dislocate everything. That's better. Okay, so lot one, the Wilberforce letter, and I'm opening it at $300 to the room. $300 anywhere. Wilberforce, the anti-slavery protester, agitator, politician, very important person, no interest in his autograph. Okay, we'll move on then. We'll try to move on. Lot two, the aviation group. Show off to your friends, make them think that you've been in the first class cabin in the planet. No takers? Past that. Lot three, a couple of cameras sold as is because we don't know whether they work or not, and $46. $46 anywhere. I'll take 40. 40 even? No? Pass. Psyche of the Collector. It's absolutely the best book on the subject that I've ever come across, and at $38 it's an absolute bargain. I hope that there'll be some interest in this because it really is worth having a read, whether you're a collector or a dealer or want to be either. $38. I'm going to sell it at that. It's way too cheap. Limited edition. No more. $38 then to bid a 1044. What about it? $100 to bid a 1014. Lot 6, the document, the appointment of David Wanless as Chief Judge of the Territory of New Guinea. At $75, it seems extremely cheap. $75. Historical document. No? Pass it. Lot 7, the Pakistan International Airlines postcard, very exciting lot at $38. $38. Somebody give me 30. $30 anywhere? No, past that. Lot 8, share certificates. Fortunately, these are a bit more interesting and better bid. Lot 8 opens on the book at $650. $650. No more? I'm selling it to bid a number 324. Lot number 9, and this group of mining company share certificates is opening at $480. $480. And selling selling it to bidder number 366. Lot number 10, gold mining, and we have our first limit bidder knocked out, which is very exciting, and I'm opening this at $200. $200. I'm selling it to bidder number 336. Lot number 11 and 190 is bid. 190. 190. Selling it to bidder number 393. Lot number 12 and start of the cigarette cards. Lot 12 at 90. Lot 14 and again $115. Lot 15 and I have $115 bid. 115. I'm selling it to bidder number 1024. Lot 16, Life of Wellington, and again 115 is bid. $115 to bidder 1024. Lot 17, I need 190 to start. 190. Lot 18 and 75 is bid. 75. Selling it to bidder number 1007. Was that lot 19 that I just sold?
18.
It was 18. Okay, lot 19 again, I have $75 bid. 75. Lot 21, the buildings, a couple of bids on this one, only at $110. 110. Selling it to 1024. Lot 22, Bonzo Dogs, 75 anyway. 75. Lot 23, the flowers, again at 75. Lot 24, popular lot, the Boar Leaders, complete set, and I'm opening this at $160. 160. Selling it to bidder number 1044. Lot 25, military, and 380 is bid. $380. Selling that to bidder number 393. Lot 26 and 150 is bid. 150 with me. Selling it to 393. Lot 27, I need, excuse me, I need 75 to start. $75. Past that, lot 28, the trade cards, Tarzos, $115 anywhere. $115. Look at it. Look fantastic in a child's room. Christmas coming up in only a few months. No? Gosh, think of all the poor children you're disappointing by not buying this. Lot 29, Pokemon, far more interesting and popular. $90 for the Pokemon. $90. 95, 100. With me at 100. 105, 110 is still with me. I have 115, it'll cost you 120. Okay, 120 is in the room, and I'm selling to bidder number 2. Lot 30, Harry Potter, 75 anywhere. 75. 75 is bid. 75. Selling to Debbie. Bid of 14. Lot 31 and 75 is bid. 75. What am I looking at?
Right there on the wall.
Oh. I thought you were showing me a bidder. Do I want to see it? I've got it here. $75. You have the small version and the large version for the same price. 75 is bid. $75. No more? Selling it to bidder number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I have 75 on the book. My apologies. 75 is with me. So 80 now, 85. Lot 32, the first of the Pakistani movie posters. What's that? Oh, it's something else in the same lot. Okay. And 115 is bid. 115. Selling it to bid at 387. And yes, they have come from a Pakistani client. Lot 33, one of the most popular lots in the sale. It's an absolutely beautiful poster, and I'm opening it at $250. 250, 260, 270, 280 clears the book, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 550, 600, sorry, we should be going 25s, 525, 550, 575, 600. Out, 600's with you, sir. $600, if no more, selling it to bid at 1050. Beautiful. Lot 34, Captain Marvel, and 210 to start. 220, 230, I've got 240, 250, clears the book. 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 525, 550, 575, 600. 600. Same buy, 1050. Lot 35, Superman, opening at 220. 220. On Superman, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. Yep. 270 to the back. 280, 290, 300, 320, 320. Last call at 320, selling to 1050. I wonder if he's got any more. Lot 36. Yes. The pale mail ball. It's sitting here in the cabinet. It looks like a dinosaur turd. And perhaps that's what it really is. Lot 36. Apparently the origin of the Pall Mall in London. Opening at $90 to the room. $90. Put it on display in your home. You can call it absolutely anything you like. Nobody will know the difference. Call it a meteor or whatever. $90. No, apparently it's very rare. Lot 39, the Asian Games, torch, etc. And 230 is bid. 230 is on the book. Do you have a bid on this? No. $230, if no more, selling it to bid of 390. You're holding your card there for me to sell you something, are you? No, you better put it away. If you're at Sotheby's, you'd own that. Lot 40, Commonwealth Games Group, a whopping $46. And you know vinyl's making a comeback. This could be a good investment. $46. No, pass it in. Lot 41, the 2 gold medals, and these are presented to Jack Mueller's father, and they're probably rarer than any of Jack Mueller's stuff, but doesn't have the name, of course. $380 to start. Enamelled gold, $380. No? I'm going to pass it in. Lot 42, the boxing gloves, and 150 anyway. 150. Are you bidding? It's on lot 42, we'll pass that. Lot 43, the heavyweight championship advertising envelope. A good paper restorer could get rid of most of this. It's an absolutely red hot item. But no bids, $800 anywhere. $800. You bidding?
No. Okay, sorry, I thought you were on the phone.
Okay. Pass that. Lot 44 and 230 anyway. 230. Looks like we have a few phone bidders playing games, which is great because it just wastes our time. Lot 46, the start of the cricket section. A lot of bidding on this, a lot of phone interest, so we should get some pretty good results through here. But lot 45 has nothing on it at the moment, so it's open to the room at $90. $90.
Yeah.
Bidding? No, pass that. Lot 46 and lots of cards. This is opening at $2,000. $2,000 on the book. $2,000.
No, well, it's at.
If lot 49, and this has been a popular lot. Lot 49 opens at $8,000. $8,000. If no more, I'm selling it at $8,000 to bidder number 326. Lot 50 at $1,600.
Okay, it's at, sorry.
1,600.
1,600 against you.
1,600. No more. I'm selling it.
Are you going to miss it?
Is he bidding?
Are you bidding? No, okay. No. We're gonna have-
Lot 50 at $1,600 then, selling it to bidder 310. Lot 51, I have 150 bid. 150 with me.
What's the next lot, sorry?
150. Selling it to bidder number 376. Lot 52 and 4,200 is bid. $4,200. It's opening at $2,600. $2,600. And selling it to bidder number 311. Lot 54 and 1,500 is bid. 1,500. 16 now, 17 is with me. 18 with Tiana on the phone. 1,800. No more? Selling at 1,800 to bidder number 214. Lot 55 and 1,600 is bid. 1,600. No more? $1,600. 17 clears a tie on the book. 1,700 with the phone bidder. And I'm selling to bidder 203. Lot 56 and 2,400 is bid. 2,400. Last call at 2,400. 2.5 now. 2.6. 2.7. 2.8. 2.9. 3,000. 3.2. 3.4 is with me. 3,400 still on the book. 3,458. 1,150. 10 times, yes, or nearly 10 times estimate. $1,150. Maths was never my strong subject. 1,200 now. 1,250 is with me. 1,300 on the telephone. 1,300 on the phone. 1,300, if no more, selling it to bidder number 204.
214.
214.
How much was that one again?
1,300. Lot 59, Clem Hill, and very nice item, opening at $1,050. $1,050. No more? 1,100, 1,150, 1,260, Sammy Jones, and 115 is bid. 115. 115. Selling it to bidder number 381. Lot 61, the gold cricket fob, very attractive little item, and 2,600 is bid. 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 3,000, 3,200 into the room. At $3,200, if no more, selling it at 3,200 to bid a 10. Have you properly registered, sir? Your number didn't come up with a name then. When you're finished, can you make sure that you're properly registered with Debbie? Thanks very much. Lot 62 and 240 is bid. 240. No more? At $240, selling it to bid a 301. Lot 63, WG Grace, the postcard, and $300 anywhere. 300. 300 is bid. I thought this would get lots of bids. $300. Going 320?
WG Grace.
Quick. Sold. $300. Bid a 3. No mucking around on the phones. Lot 64 and 125 is bid. 125. I'm selling it to bidder number 315. Lot 65, the Australian 11, and $75 is bid. 75, that seems cheap, it's a lovely card. $75. I'm going to sell it. 80, 85. Sorry, I have 85. You want to go 90? 90's in the front. $90. Selling it to our super agent, bid of 4. Lot 66, the Concordia College card. Again, a lovely card. And $38 only. 38 anywhere. $38. No more? No bid? We'll pass that. Lot 67, the 21 Australian team, and $75 is bid. $75. Selling it to bidder number 386. Lot 68, the cricket convention tie, and $75 anywhere. Imagine the hit you create if you wore this out in public. And somebody said, "Where did you get that from?" And you'd have to confess that you bought it at Abacus Auctions for $75 and it's fantastic. Think of the conversations you could start by wearing this tie.
We're not going anywhere at the moment.
Or not. Pass it in. Lot 69, Warwick Armstrong. And $440 is bid. $440. 460, 480.
480 against you.
500, 525.
5 against you.
550, 575 is still on the book.
5 against you.
575 with the book bidder, selling it at his limit to bid a 311. Lot 70, Warren Bardsley, and 160 only. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300 bid. 71, 230. $230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360, 360. $360. If no more, I'm selling it to bid a 311. And I hope that what everyone's recognising is that you can put high bids on the book with us and we'll only use them if other competition requires it. Lot 72 at $360. $360. Joe Darling, 380, 400.
Against you.
420, 440 is with me. 460, I have 480.
480. No more?
480. Again, at his limit, selling it to bid a 311. So he's beatable, you just got to be a bit more bullish. Lot 73, Reggie Duff, and 340 is bid. 340. $340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 460. Lot 74, Charles Eady, and this is a popular one. This is opening at 17 times estimate at $1,700. $1,700. I take it that photographs of him as a player are non-existent. $1,700. If no more, I'm going to sell it to bidder number 326. Lot 75, Sid Gregory, again popular, $320. $320. No more, 340, 360 is with me. 380, 400.
400 against you. Again?
420 on the phone, 440 on the book.
440 on the book. 460.
460 on the phone, I have 480.
He has 480 now. I think 480 is not good. If you want it to be 500, I think we get it.
500 on the phone.
Yes.
Have you got a crystal ball over there? $500. No more? $500 on the phone, and I'm selling it to bidder number. Hello, Torsten. Earth to Torsten.
315.
315, thank you. 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, $380. Bidding on the phone? No, 380. Selling it to bid a 311. Lot 77, Bert Hopkins, and 125 to start. 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400. 400 is in the room. 400 if no more. I'm selling it to bid a 3. See, you just need to hang in there. Eventually, they come your way. Lot 78, Bill Howell, and 250 is the start. 250.
Bill Howell,
250, no more. 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360. 360. 360, 380, 400. 400 with me, selling it to bid a 311. Lot 79, Jim Kelly, and 360 is bid. 360. 360. 380, 400. 410, 420. 60 is bid. 360. 360. 360. You've lost him. Bring him back.
I can hear him, he can't hear me. Warwick, can you hear me now? Warwick, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
I can hear him, he can't hear me.
Hello.
Warwick? Warwick?
That's a pseudonym, of course, isn't it?
Can you hear me?
Sorry. This is what happens with phone bidding. People think, oh, phone bidding, no problems. Phone staff member rang you back, I think it was Nick. What happened? He said, I think we just had an earthquake. And they had. So, you name it, we've experienced it. Are you right now?
Ringing.
Can you
Ringing?
hear me okay now?
No.
No, 420 is with me.
Selling at 420.
$420, if no more, selling it to bid a 311.
Okay, 81.
Lot 81, Peter McAllister, and 700 is bid. Another rare one. $700. 700. I'm selling it at $700 to bid a 311. Lot 82, Charlie McLeod at 380. 380. 400, 420. I have 420. No more? 440 now. 440 is in the room. Last call at 440.
Okay.
Sorry, you bidding? 440, and 440 is to bid a number 3. Lot 83, Monty Noble, and 340 is bid. 340. 340 with your phone bidder.
No, this is without 340.
$340, and selling it to bid a 315. That's another thing. We try not to let people bid against themselves. Lot 84. Oh gosh, an ethical auction house. Who would have thought? Lot 84 at $700. $700. Jack O'Connor at $700, selling to bid a 311. Lot 85, Vernon Ransford, and 500 is bid. $500 for good old Vern. 500. I'm selling it to bid a number 326. Lot 86, Arthur Richardson, and $440 is bid. 440. No more? $440 I'm selling to bid a 311. Lot 87, Victor Richardson. Now there's a big name, particularly if you're in Adelaide, and they've still got the gates there, even though nobody goes through them anymore. And $170 is bid. 170, 180, 190.
That's 190 against.
No, it's not you. 200, 210,
210 against,
210, 220, 230,
230 against you.
$230 if no more. I'm selling to bid a 311. Lot 88, here we go, Victor Trumper. There's a name, there's a player. Many say he's only after Don Bradman as our greatest. So Trumper at $550. $550.
550 against you.
550, 575 is the next bid, 575 on the phone, but it's 600 back with me.
Against you. 625 is the next bid.
600. $600. If no more, I'm selling it to bid a 311. Lot 89, Bill Whitty
Sorry, 89.
at $160. 160.
That's at 160.
160, 170, 180, 190, here we go, a battle, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270 with me. In one buy.
I'll stay on with you.
Well, that's the last of the Australians. That's a bit sad. I think they did pretty well. I'm sure that Don Wiggins' family will be very happy with those results. Lot 90, Jack Board, and I have $480 here. $480. 480 if no more. I'm selling it to bid a 326. Lot 91 and opening it at reserve but on the book at $115. 115. Bidding? No? $115. You bidding, sir? No? Sure, I could happily take your bids. No? $115 to bid a 311. Lot 92, Percy Chapman, again at $115. $115. Selling to bid a number 311. Lot 93 is opening at a modest $95. 95. Selling that to 311. And lot 94, Jack Durston, opening at $80. $80. Lot 96 is opening at $80. $80 for Wally Harding. $80. Selling to bid a number 311. Lot 97, this is more popular, and 210 is with your phone bidder. 210. 210 for Tom Hayward. 210 to bid a number 315. Lot 98, 311. Lot 99, Kenneth Hutchings, and 145 is bid. 145. Selling it to bid a number 3. Oh, sorry, 150, 160, 170, 180. 180 is with me. Selling it to bid a number 311. Lot 100, Stanley Jackson, and 125 is bid. 125. No more? Selling that. So, Prince Ranjit is opening at $340. $340. 340. No more? 400, 420 is with me. 440, 460. 480, 500. I have 525, so it'll cost him 550. Yep, 550 on the phone. Last call at 550 and selling it to $600. No more. Selling that to bidder number 326. Lot 104, the Wisdom at $75. $75. It's not going to be much of a party, Torsten. $75 to bid at 1036. Lot 105, the Clary Grimmett Flicker books, and 280 is bid. 280. No more? 280 then to bidder number 1044. 106 and $300. 300. This is a fascinating little book. 300 is bid. I mean, you want to beat up the Poms, use this little book. $300. No more? I'm selling it then to bidder number 6. Lot 107, the silk scarf, and $115. Oh, your wives, gentlemen, would love this. Lot $115. 120.
Yeah.
Lot 108, the match ball for the hat trick, and 90 is $90. 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70. 170 is with me. $170 item, and 75 is bid. 75. 75, selling to bidder number 390. Lot 110, the Invincibles signed photograph, which I think is fantastic. I think it's one of the best items in the sale, and that would look great framed on any wall. At the moment, there are no bids, which just I find extraordinary. So I'm opening it to the room at $1,500, and I think it's a gift at that. $1,500. 1,500.
Still at 1,500.
No takers? You might want to talk to me afterwards about that. Otherwise I might be inclined to bite myself. Lot 111, the Nelsons, and 600 for this. 600 anywhere. 600 for the frame photograph. Lot 112, Ben Barnett, and $210. 210 is bid. $210, selling it to bidder number 311. Lot 113, Don Bradman, yes, the Don himself, and 135 is bid. 135, 140, 145, 150, 160, 170, 180.
180 again. Bidding?
Lot 114, I need $90. $90 for the signed photograph. Is Don not so good? Lot 115, the non-pareil. This is the bronze sculpture that's sitting over here on the top shelf. 20 will cast, 10 for England, 10 for Australia. And I remember when this was first offered, it had a price tag of $5,000 on it. So it's come down somewhat. Certainly not a good investment for the original buyer. However, at $1,150, that might turn around. Lot 116 and 380 is needed. 380. Lot 117 and we $460. $460 for the full-size cricket bat. 460. Lot 118, the books, and 360 is bid.
360 is bid.
360. 380, 400 with me. 420 on the phone. 420 then, selling to 206.
206.
Lot 119, Jack Fingleton, and 140 is bid. 140. $140. No more? I'm selling that to bidder 311. Lot 120, Percy Hornibrook, is opening at $210. 210.
No, it's all right. It's not.
No, 210, selling it to bidder 311. Lot 21, Archie Jackson. This is probably the most start. 420. 440, 460. 480, 500 on the book. 525, 550. 575, 600, still with me.
You'd have to go to 620, 625.
625, except that I have 625, so it'll cost him 650. Yes, 650 on the phone, selling it to 315. Lot 122, Titch Cornford, barely 5 feet tall. You wonder how he went with those big lunges to left or right. He played 4 tests, so perhaps not too well. $75 for Titch. 75 is bid. No more? I mean, it's a great name, it's a great photo. I mean, that's full size. $75. No more? It was the Tom Thumb of international cricket. Selling it to bid of 311. He'll be delighted with that. Right, it's only $15 a book, I think. $75. No takers at that. That seems crazy. We might need them for our own library, I think. Lot 124, biographies, and 200 Bishan Beatty, I remember him, which certainly gives away my age. $75 anyway. $75. Pass it. Lot 126, the almost complete. 527 out of 528. Good luck finding the last one. I have $1,500 bid. Maybe he has the last one. $1,500 is bid, and I'm selling it then to bidder number 386. Lot 127, postcard collection, and 625 is bid. 625.
625.
625. Bidding? Bidding? Talk to me here. No? 625, selling it to bidder 386. Lot 128, 10 albums or folders, and 380 is bid. 380. Lots of cards. 380.
Yep.
400, 420, 440, 460 is with me.
480.
No, 460 on the book, selling it to 386. Well, no, I have 380 bid for a box of ties. It's a card of ties. 300. You notice I'm not big on ties. In fact, none of us wear a tie here. $380. On the aisle, no more. Selling 30. Oh, this is a good lot. 3 pairs of pads. Cricket pads. And $115 anyway. $115. I tell you what, let's make this a $100 special. $100 for 3 pairs of pads. That's only $33.33 a pair. That's only 16 something per pad.
1667. Who's counting?
No, nobody wants that, okay. Lot 131, the cricket bat, and $160 is bid. 160. I'm selling that to the number 390. You know, we've got to store those pads. Somebody would like to make us a reasonable offer or anything over $50, we'd look at that.
That's the 460.
In fact, if you want to give me $50 now, I'll take it. Okay, 132, miniature bats, very useful to play cricket with the grandchildren, and $75 for this. 75 anywhere. You can tell I'm warming to my subject here. Lot 133, photographs, and $300 is bid. $300. Test cricketers, which I think is just a fabulous thing to own. And $2,000 is bid. $2,000. $2,000. If no more, that's about $4 a thing, I think. Selling it to bidder number 326. 240. No? $240, selling it to bidder 333. Lot 137, the 64 tour, and 120 is bid for the bat. 120. Selling it to bidder number 1038. Lot 138, the pewter chalice, and 115 is bid. 115. 120, 125, 130, 135. 140, 145, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 is with me. $200. It's a better buy than the tyres. $200. Just think, you could drape the tyres around it. You could change them every day.
138.
Play with me on this. $200. No more? I'm selling it to bidder 390, right on his limit. Lot 139, the baggy red, and 230 anywhere. 230. Watch the step. $230. Selling it to, no, I'm not. No bids. Lot 140, Darren Lehman. Now there's a name that will live in infamy. $75 anywhere. 75. No ball tampering associated. Lot 141, Len Maddox Baggy Blue, again $230. 230 is bid. 230 for the Baggy Blue, 240, 250, 260, 270,
270 against. Bid.
270, 280 on the phone, 290 in the room, 300, 320, 320,
in the room.
still going, 320, 340, 360, still with the room bidder,
Bid.
360, 380, 400,
400 in the room.
$400,
Bid.
420, 440,
440 in the room. Bid again.
440, 460, 480,
480 against you.
480 with the room bidder, 500 on the phone, but 525 still in the room.
525 in the room. Bid again.
525, 550, 575,
575 against you. Bid again.
600, 625,
625 against you. Bid again.
625, 650, 670, call it 900, selling it to bid of 6. 142, the Bangladesh collection, and this is opening at $440. 440. Max said yesterday he's never had any Bangladesh stuff because they only ever went to Hobart and Darwin. And who was there? Don Wigan. Nobody else. 460, 480. 480. Well, that was pretty lame, Mr. Phone Bidder. 480 is here. No more? $480. Does he want to reconsider? Would he like to go more? He's not going to get another shot at Bangladesh. 115. This is the suicide bomb tour. I would have thought there'd be plenty of interest just for that. Nothing. 115. How about $100? I'll take 100. No, I'll pass it in. Lot 145 and Chris Cairns match worn trousers. $75 anywhere. Just imagine strutting around in those two in the car. He was a big man. $75. No, pass it in. Lot 146, Mark Great Batch, $900. $1,900 Pakistan. I didn't find it in there. I looked long and hard for peanut butter jars, but he wasn't there. $1,900, selling it to bid of 311. No 13th man fans here, obviously. Lot 148 and 115 anywhere. 115. Lot 149, the 100 best cricketers out of Pakistan. I bet they were scratching the bottom of the barrel when they got to number 99 and 100. $75 anyway. What? You name me 100 Pakistani cricketers. Lot 150, photographs, and $400 is bid. $400.
So 150 is at 400.
$400.
Yes.
Yes, 420, 440.
You go 460.
460, 480.
You go 500.
500, 525.
You go 550.
550,
You
575.
go 600.
600, 625. Still on the book.
You go 650.
Nope, 625 is with me, and I'll sell it to bidder number 326. Lot 151, Sri Lanka.
51.
I put out the word amongst my wife's relatives, and none of them bid. Pretty sad. But it's still opening at $460.
It's at 460.
$460. 480, 500.
Go 525.
525, 550.
Go 575.
575, 600.
Go 625.
600 is with me on the book, about $4 an item. $600, selling it to bid of 326. Lot 152 and 1400 is the start. 1400. 1450, 1500. 1600. 1600, 1700. 1800, 1900. 1900 is with me, selling it at $1,900 to bidder number 326. Lot 153, the Sri Lankan shirts, and 240 is bid. See ya. $240. $240 selling to bid of 364. Lot 154, the Zimbabwe, and 320 is bid. 320 for the Zimbabwe. 340, 360. 380, 400. 420, 440. 460, 480. $480, I'm selling to bidder number 326. Lot 155, the Zimbabwe team sheets, is opening at $750. 750. 800. 1,050 with me. 1,050 on the book and selling to bidder 326. 156, the match worn shirts. Yeah. And 380 anywhere. For a whole box of shirts. Go well with those ties you bought.
I was waiting for you.
Well, come on. You can distribute them among your friends. Take your shirt off. Oh dear, I'm glad I'm enjoying myself. $380, no more. No bids. No bids on the shirts. That's a bit sad. What about $300? $300 for the shirts. No take. Lot 157. I only need 150 for this box of clothing. $150. It even includes handkerchiefs. Oh, what fun. $150. No. What about 100 on this one? $100? No, pass it in. Lot 158 and $800 for the English counties. 800 is bid. $800. No more? Selling that to bidder 326. Lot 159, I have 125. 125. Selling that to bidder number 1036. Lot 160, and I have $90 bid. $90 to bidder number 364. Lot 161, World Series Cricket, and 150 is bid. 150. You bidding? 150.
Yeah?
Cool. 190. 200, 210ers with me.
210 against you.
210. Last call. 210 and sold. 210 to bidder number 339. Lot 162 and 115 is bid. 115. No more. Selling to bidder 310. Lot 163 and 75 is bid. 75. Selling that to bidder 369. Lot 164, and again I have $75. $75 to bidder number 369. 165, I need 115. 115 anyway. Are you bidding, sir? Yep, 115 to bidder 5. Lot 166 and 115 is bid.
166 now.
166 at 115.
Yep, we'll bid.
You're on that? 120, 125.
125 again.
130, 135, 140, 145.
Still going back in the room now.
I have 150, be 160 to you.
You want to bid?
You want to go 160? Yep, 160's in the room, 170 on the phone.
Plus at 170.
170 with the phone bidder. I'm selling it at 170 to bidder number
207.
207.
Done, but that's for 170.
Lot 167, I need 115. 115.
We're on.
No? Past that. Lot 168 at 115. 115 is bid. 120, 125. 125, 130, 135. 140, 145. 170, 170 on the phone. 170
207.
to 207. Lot 169 and 115 is bid. 115. Selling that to bid of 363. Lot 170 and 90 is bid. 90. Selling to bid of 364. Lot 171, I have 115. I have 120 actually, 125 into the room. 125, bidder 11. Lot 172, tour to Pakistan, and 85 is bid. 85, 90, 95, 173, 115 is bid. 115. Bid of 339. Lot 174 and 150 is bid. 150. Selling that to bid of 369. 175 and 115 is bid. 115. Selling that to 363. Lot 176 and I need 115. 115. 115 only. No, past that. Lot 177, multiple bids, 180 to start. 180. $180. Selling it to bid of 310. Lot 178 and 220 is bid. 220 to bid a number 363. 179, I have 115. 115. I'm sorry, I don't have anything.
Yep.
115 on the phone. I knew I had 115. 115. No more? Selling it to 207. Lot 180, again I need 115. Young Australia. 115. So put the passing that in. 181, the Australian Rebels, and 150 anywhere. 150. Lot 182, and 160 is bid. 160. Selling that to 363. 183 and 180 is bid. 180. Selling that to 363. Lot 184, I need 115. 115. 185, popular lot. Why? Because we went to Sharjah. Okay, 320 is bid. 320. Selling it to bidder number 1037. Lot 186 and 115 needed. 115. Lot 187 and I need 150. 150. 188 and 130 is bid. 130. Bidding 135, 140. 145, 150. 155, 160. 170. Lot 189, I need 150. 150. Lot, I'm sorry. Let me go back. So 189?
190. Lot 190.
Okay, so 189 is unsold. 190, I have 115. You bidding on that? Yep. 120, 125. 125 with me, selling it to 369. Lot 191 and 260 is bid. 260. Selling that to the earlier of the tied bidders, 339. Lot 192 and 115 is bid. 115. 120, 125. 130, 135. 140, 145. I have 150, it'll be 160 to you. Okay, 160, no more. Selling to bidder 11. Lot 193 and 130 is bid. 130. Selling that to bidder 310. Lot 194, 115 anywhere. 115. Lot 195 and 140 is bid. 140. 145, 150. 160, 170. 175, 180,
180 against you.
190. 190 on the phone, selling it to 207.
207, okay.
Lot 196 and 115 is bid.
All the best.
115, selling it to bid of 363. Lot 197 and 95 is bid. 95, selling to bid of 361. 198, I have 160. 160, selling to bid of number 363. 199 and 100 is bid. $100, selling to bid of 310. Lot 200 and 150 is bid. 150, selling to bid of 335. Lot 201, 115 anywhere. Signed by Shane Warne. 115. No, pass it. Lot 202 and 115 is bid. 115 on the book is opening. Oh gosh. Limit bidder is blown out of the water. That's a pity. So 205 opening at $1,700. $1,700. If no more, I'll sell it to bidder at $1,700 to bidder 386. 386. Lot 206 and 190 anyway. 190. More cricket cards. Cigarette cards. The only good thing about cigarettes is the cards that came with them. Lot 207 and 950 is bid. 950. No more. Selling it to bidder number 1044. Lot 208 and I need $90. 90 is bid at the back of the road. $90 to bidder number 12. Lot 209 and 850 is bid. 850. No more?
That'd be 900 next.
Yeah, yes. 900, 950.
950 against you. Bidding?
1,050 on the book.
1,050 against you.
1,050. 1,150.
It's 1150 against you.
Keeping you up? 1,200, 1,250.
That's 1250 against you.
No, 1,250 on the book, and I'm selling it to bidder number 378. Which is probably going to knock him out of. Oh, gee, I don't think he wants to pay 12,250.
Yeah, no.
1,200 to bidder 378. Lot 210. Nice cartoon card, and 190 is bid. 190, 195, 200. 200 on the book, 210 now in the room. 210. 220, 230. No, 220 on the phone. 220 with the phone bidder, selling to bidder number
201.
201. Lot 211, the colour film of the Carlton Essendon Grand Final.
Go Blues.
That's a bit sad this year, isn't it? $75 is bid. I take it you're bidding on this, eh? No, $75. Look at it. Pristine. $75. Selling it to bidder number 354. Lot 212, a box of footy records. One signed by Sam Kekovich. Ah, yes. Eat more lamb. Opening at $65 on the book. $65. Selling it to bidder number 340. I hope he's collecting. Lot 213, the Hawthorn LP, North and Hawthorn LP, and 75 needed. $75 anywhere. Past that. Lot 214, the State of Origin jumper worn by Greg Williams, and $600 is bid. 600.
Doing a bid?
625, 650, 675, to 725 to bid at 20. I don't know why people need a lot more time to think when they're on the phone than when they're in the room. Must be the static or something. Lot 215, the autograph series cards. That sounds like a really good collectible. And 380 is bid. 380. Selling to bid of 1007. Lot 216. Balance of the Alex Jezelenko collection. Opening at $125. What was the rest of the collection worth? $125 for the balance. Go Jezza, you beauty. And selling to 1008. Lot 217 is opening on the book at $270. $270 for the rare postcard. Selling it to bidder number 1004. Lot 218, the bronze medallion, and 115 needed. 115. Lot 219, the bronze premiership medal. If I was a Carlton supporter, I'd probably want to buy this because I mightn't see one for a much, much longer period. $1,150. $1,150. I say that as a very sad Melbourne supporter. Last night.
Okay, that was 219,
Hot 220 and 115 needed. 115. Is that a bid? No. 950 with you, sir. 150, bid of 17. Happy with that? Beautiful. Lot 223, the bronze premiership medal, and $1,150. $1,150. No? Nice thing. Well, I'll let you have a chat about it. But then I want you to bid for it. No? No bid? No? Oh, okay. Lot 224, year of the Bombers. What was that, 2000? Oh, sad Melbourne supporter again. $115. There's a couple of people in that match who should have been prosecuted for assault. We'll pass it in. Lot 225, what's this? The first of Hurdy's jumpers. This one with no sleeves. That makes it rare. $1,900. $1,900. No? Lot 226 at $1,150. $1,150. $750 this time.